Keith Urban collapsed on stage? All right, Keith was just playing, y'all, and having some fun after this awkward fan encounter Friday night.
What's your name? What? I'm not gonna like your name. What?
It's Nicole.
Keith also addressed chatter that he's been changing Nicole-inspired song lyrics, like swapping out his nickname for Nicole with his guitar player Maggie.
Tom Cruise's I Told You So. Warning, the rumor about Nicole's divorce.
I'd done really nothing about, blew our marriage to smithereens.
Love of your life.
What do you mean, Peter?
You were married for 10 years.
Listen, we raised children.
He was asking stupid questions. What Tom Cruise told him after that.
Nicole Kidman's 19-year marriage to Keith Urban is over. She is reportedly devastated and betrayed. The whole world is feeling sorry for her. Well, almost everyone. There is one man, a man who never speaks her name, a man who has been lurking in the shadows of her life for 25 years, who is having a very different reaction. The tabloids are missing the real story. This isn't just about Keith Urban, this is about Tom Cruise.
And having kids?
Absolutely.
And do you have a relationship where you talk, it's a parenting relationship, and talk professionally about each other's
Why don't
work?
listen, here's the thing, Peter.
Yeah.
You're stepping over a line. You're stepping over a line, you know. Peter,
People want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you, right? Put your manners back in.
And the rumor, the one spreading through Hollywood right now, is about his secret, cold, and brutal reaction. This is the story of Tom Cruise's I Told You So warning, and the vindication he feels over her collapse.
Do you think that difficult time unleashed a lot of creativity in you?
I mean, I think it was, to be completely honest, I was running from my life at that time. I wasn't able to handle the reality of my life. And as an actor, you have this wonderful thing where you can go and get lost in somebody else's life.
To understand this rumor, you must understand the ghost of their first marriage. From 1990 to 2001, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were not just a couple. They were a dynasty, the biggest movie stars on the planet. They were untouchable. They were Hollywood royalty, but their divorce was one of the most mysterious, shocking, and brutal in Hollywood history. It was sudden. It was cold. The verified reports confirmed Tom Cruise filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences just days before their 10th anniversary.
Hi.
You look fantastic. I heard you're getting divorced. How's that going?
Well, I can wear heels now.
You know, and I thought, oh, what a beautiful thing, because maybe one day it'll be like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day it will be that. Wow, SPs, like, they'll just read about those in the history books, you know?
This was a calculated legal move. Nicole was completely blindsided. She was in a state of shock. In interviews years later, she called it a major shock to her system. But the rumors from that time are even darker. There are long-standing reports that she was pregnant at the time of the split and suffered a devastating miscarriage as a result of the trauma. This wasn't just a breakup, it was a shattering. But the most traumatic part, the part that defines this entire story, is what happened to their children. Their two adopted children, Isabella and Connor, were being raised inside the Church of Scientology. When Nicole left Tom, she didn't just leave the man, she was exiled from the church. And in the process, she lost her children. They stayed with Tom. They stayed with Scientology. There are decades of reports.
Because she had real science-based information from growing up with her father about the field of mental health. And so, which is why, you know, we're told, just like kind of the Jehovah's Witnesses, that there's really no need for an education.
Rumors from high-level defectors that Isabella and Connor were allegedly taught to see their own mother as a suppressive person, an SP, the enemy. Nicole escaped. She literally ran from that world of intense, unimaginable control. And she ran as far as she could, right into the arms of the exact opposite man. Keith Urban.
Here's how it works. We're going to read the category
Well, I'll sit
from
on your lap for this.
Really?
Yeah, I like to sit on his lap.
Keith, you can sit.
Happy wife, happy life, Jimmy. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She chose the opposite of Tom Cruise. She didn't choose another controlling, clean-cut movie star. She chose a laid-back, tattooed Australian country singer, a man who was emotional, vulnerable, and, as we all know, struggling with his own very public demons. She chose normal. She chose passion. She chose messy. And for 19 long years, it seemed like she had made the right choice. It seemed like she had won, until now. Now, her perfect new life, her normal life, is also in ruins. And the rumor that In Touch and OK Magazine are reporting is how Tom Cruise is reacting in private. A source claiming to be close to Tom's very small, very controlled inner circle has allegedly revealed his secret reaction. And that reaction is total vindication.
These are the times we will all remember. Were you there? What did you do? So what do you say? We're going to clean this place up? Huh? Okay.
Is Tom Cruise a true believer?
I feel that he is a true believer.
To LRH.
According to this rumor, Tom Cruise, a man obsessed with control, power, and his own rigid belief system, always saw Keith Urban as a mistake. The rumor is he saw Keith as weak, a messy musician with public addiction problems, the exact opposite of Tom's own disciplined, surgically controlled world. Keith Urban represented chaos. Tom Cruise represents order. The source claims that Tom's secret reaction is smugness. He allegedly told his inner circle something to the effect of, "She chose poorly."
It's the picture the world has been waiting to see. Wrapped in a white shawl, safely in her mother Nicole's arms, Sunday Rose Kidman Urban takes her first breaths of Aussie air.
We got married in June 2006, and barely 4 months into our marriage, my addictions that I'd done really nothing about blew our marriage to smithereens, and I went into the Betty Ford Centre for 3 months. 4 months into a marriage, I'm in rehab for 3 months with no idea what was going to happen to us. And if you want to see what love in action really looks like, give that a whirl. Nick pushed through every negative voice, I'm sure even some of her own, and she chose love. And here we are tonight, 18 years later.
Think about it from his rumored perspective. In his world, his marriage to Nicole didn't fail because of him. It failed because she was the problem. She was the one who couldn't handle his world. She was the one who fled. She went and chose her normal life. And it also failed. This, to him, is not a tragedy. The rumor is that he sees it as proof that his way was right all along, proof that his system, his church, his worldview is the only path to stability. Her messy life exploding proves that his controlled life is the correct one. But it gets even darker. The rumor isn't just that he's smug, it's that he feels pity. The source claimed Tom sees Nicole as lost and making another public mess. That is almost more insulting than anger. He's not jealous. He's not angry. The rumor is he's looking at this entire divorce and just thinking one thing: I told you so. The rumor is he knew it wouldn't last. He reportedly told staff back in 2006, when she married Keith, that people who run from themselves always end up running. He allegedly predicted her failure, and now, 19 years later, he gets to watch it happen. So what is Tom's secret reaction, according to this rumor? It's not a phone call. It's not a text. It is silence. A cold, calculated, and public silence. He will never be asked about this by a reporter. His team has had her name on a do not ask list for 25 years. The media knows you don't ever bring up Nicole Kidman to Tom Cruise. His silence says she is irrelevant. And in this moment, that silence is the loudest reaction of all. We've seen this Tom Cruise playbook before. Look at Katie Holmes. She also fled his world of control. And what was his reaction? Silence. But a different kind. The silence of a scorched earth legal policy. The rumor is that Katie cannot speak. She is locked in an ironclad NDA in exchange for her freedom and custody of Suri. This is Tom Cruise's entire world. Control. He controlled Nicole by taking the kids. He controlled Katie by silencing her with an NDA. And now he controls the narrative of Nicole's new divorce by ignoring it. He is so far above her messy drama that it doesn't even register. The rumor of the I told you so warning is the ultimate Hollywood ghost story. She ran from a marriage that was controlling, only to have her heart broken by the normal man she chose. This is the ultimate vindication for Tom Cruise. He doesn't have to say a word. The headlines are doing the work for him. While Nicole is devastated by Keith's betrayal, the rumor is that her first husband, Tom Cruise, is simply not surprised. What do you think of this rumor? Do you believe Tom Cruise feels vindicated? Is this a cold, I told you so moment for him? Let me know your theory down in the comments.